You don't need to use an oversized AI model for everything, just like you don't need to use an axe to slice a cake. Find out how smaller models can deliver the right results and help cut AI costs up to 90% at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM. Great solos don't make a symphony. In music or AI, get AI that's in tune with your business at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Ah, Smart Water, now in a sleek can.
This feels cool, literally.
Perfect for social gatherings and on the go.
Should I start wearing turtlenecks?
One sip at a time, friend. Smart Water cans, for those with a taste for taste. Get yours today.
Failure is coming. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, no matter how motivated you are, failure is coming. It's a good thing to fail, though. This is the gift. The gift is when you are stripped from all momentum, surrounded by all things that don't resemble your goal, and you become it anyway. That's the gift. That's how your level up happens. That's how you shift into another state of being. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about how this shift happens, why it's a good thing, and how to maneuver it so that you level up every single time. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message so we can move forward throughout the day. You are a part of something. Me, you, all of us. We are the rising tide. So if there's something impactful, if there's something that gives you a different perspective, if you get a different positive perspective on your day, leave a comment. That comment could inspire someone to give this episode a chance so we can make this shift together. So why is failure good? Why are the setbacks good? Why is losing a good thing? You see, we want to become something. We don't just want to be in the presence of. And so as you're going down your life path, as you're elevating and growing and evolving, eventually you're going to hit friction. The friction is for you. Now, it may not feel like it when it happens. It may feel like hell when it happens. It may feel like the fire when it happens. It may feel like the absence of hope when it happens. But you must trust that everything is here for you, not for you to win the world, but for you to level up your energy and elevate who you are, your state of being, your state of consciousness. It's all for that. So if everything that's happening in this existence is good, if everything that's happening in this existence will level us up, why do we want the failure? When we fail, we're failing as far as in terms of physical success of what you'd see here. Internally, the way we succeed in failure is we show up anyway. When you lose, you show up anyway. When you're left, you show up anyway. When you take the loss, you show up anyway. When all else fails, you show up anyway. Meaning the state of being which you are saying that you are, the way you think, the way you breathe, the way you move, the way you give, the way your energy literally exists in the planet, if it stays the same, win or loss, then that's what you are. But you see, when you're winning, you're in a momentum of this positive energy. It's reinforced because around you the results are there. So it's reinforced. You can ride the wave. But the wave isn't forever. And so when the wave ends, when the momentum ends, when that swing that you had where everything was going your way stops, who will you show up as? If you keep doing the work, if you keep doing the mindset, if you keep doing the belief system, the habits that built you there, then that's who you are. And when you realize that's who you are, you lose complete attachment to the external world, and then you get fulfilled. That's how this works. Fulfillment happens when you are you, regardless of the external events. That means you're in complete flow step with your essence, your energy, your movement. You can tell when this is happening when some of the dimensions start to disappear. Notably time. When you're in alignment, time is the first thing to start acting funny. Hours can seem like minutes, or minutes can seem like hours. Days can seem like weeks, and weeks can seem like days. Time is the first dimension that starts to shake when you operate in alignment. The world, the other dimensions that you physically see, they start to take shape as well. The more you lock into something, the more the reality has to keep changing around you. And yes, Failure is a part of it. Something must be broken down for something new to be built. It's the process. It's the process in which we elevate, so why wouldn't any other energy be any different? So when you hit this failure, stick into gratitude more. Thank you for the discipline. Thank you for the opportunity to be my light when it's dark. Thank you for the opportunity to glorify what's within me, what was gifted to me. Right? Because when you start practicing gratitude, when the force is against you, when you're feeling the gravitational pull of what was, when you're feeling the friction of where you're trying to go, when you're feeling that the most, and you still move forward, you still operate in alignment, fulfillment is yours. There's no more barrier. There's no more blockage. It's going completely within you and through you. And all of a sudden, in the darkest place that you are the light. And once that light is shining from within you, anything can be done. You realize that there's no mountain you can't climb, that there's no victory that's not for yours to be had. That every desire that you have in your mind of elevation, of changing the world, of changing yourself, of changing your reality, you see how it aligns with the divine plan. You see how your state of being becomes the most important thing, the most powerful thing, the most inclusive thing. And that's how this starts to work. So you will fail. And that's the gift. If you never met resistance, you could never become stronger. If you went to the gym and there was no weights for you to lift, you probably wouldn't go to that gym. You wouldn't expect a lot of results. But when you go to a gym and they give you the weights right away, and the weights are everywhere, and there's more and more and more, and you got to keep coming back, you got to keep lifting them, and you want to keep doing that till you get strong. Why wouldn't any other thing be different? Any other energy, why would it be different? It's not. Except in this world, in this experience we're having, it comes the weight in failure. And again, failure is not the word. It's just the word that I'm using because it gets your attention. It's not failure if you maintain self. It's only failure if you quit being yourself, meaning when the friction happens, you fall apart. When the friction happens, you give up on your mindset. You give up on your energy. You give up on your daily practices because you decide, well, I'll do those when things are good. I'll live that way when it's convenient. I'll live that way once. If that's your mindset on the things that you want to become, you will never become it. You have to change who you are. You have to learn how to change yourself in the now. If you develop the habit of believing a future version of you or a future scenario will make it easier for you to become something, you're taking away the power that you've been given. It's never easier. The friction's a friction because the level up that you're trying to go to is new. The only way it becomes easier is if you lower yourself and then climb back up. Because you've already been those frequencies, so it's easier to step back into them. When you get lowered down 10 steps, and then you climb those 10 steps back, that's going to be easier than climbing 2 steps above where you've been. So failure is a good thing. Friction is a good thing. Loss is a good thing. Heartache is a good thing. I'm not saying that those things in themselves are good because terrible things might happen to cause them. I'm saying this universe is good. This design is good. The frequency and love within it is good. And what you can become on the other side of anything is good. It's all happening for you. It's all happening for you to rise up and become a version of yourself that you were always meant to be. You were always meant to be the person that could soar. You were always meant the person that could make it through the difficulty. You were always meant to be the person that changed the game for everyone to come. It's on your shoulders. There's a reason why you're listening to content like this. There's a reason why you're looking at the world knowing that it should be different. There's a reason why there's a different standard in which you are starting to believe that things should operate by. There's a reason that you see yourself and you know I could be doing more. There's a reason that you are done with what was. It's because the light has been lit within you and it's time to take action. No, it's not time to be motivated. No, it's not time to be inspired. No, it's not time for the rah. It's time to just say yes or no. I am or no, I'm not. Because you're going to be faced with that in a now. That question is not going to get simpler tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next day or the next day. That question will never get simpler. You might think with time the decision becomes easier. It does not. Ask anybody that has done something difficult to get to where they want to go. The question was never easy. The switch, whatever they had to do, was never easy. And there was no time that made it better. Because it was always now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And when we breathe in, we're going to step into our power, our magnetic power. This is a reminder that you attract everything that you are. So as you breathe in, say, I am, and be truthful. What are you? Say that. As you hold your breath, if you say, I am, and it's an uplifting statement, visualize yourself soaring in that radiate energy. But if you said, I am, and it's something negative, something that's not supportive, something that's not fueling, as you hold your breath, I want you to visualize that negative I am inside you, and then fill yourself with light. Fill your entire being with light and watch that limiting belief get destroyed and knocked out of your perception. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you, my friend. This message is for you. You get to decide what it's for. Did this message find you and you decide to do something differently today? Or is it something where you said, hey, that was a good one. I'll come back to it. One of those decisions is hard. The other one is easy. What is your path going to be? Because when you light up, you become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. Plus, you can follow me on social media. There's my Instagram and TikTok down below as well. And if you want to join the free community, there's a link in the description right here on Spotify and iTunes. If you go to the episode, you scroll down, you click join the free community. If you join now, you're a founding member. It will always be free, and more content is going to come and come and come, and you will be there from the very beginning to watch something become something. Again, it's early access. Just come in there, be part of things, and we are going to grow together. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.